Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining me. You are awesome. I'm RJ, and this is episode 4 of Tales from the Trip to Tease Guitars. In the last 3 episodes, we got to see things like a prototype that's being worked on. We saw basically the kind of work that gets done on every Tease guitar as necessary before it leaves the shop. And we got to see basically a how-to do a stainless steel fret level, sanding, polishing, all that. And we watched the man do the setup. And while all this was going on, we managed to get a couple little tips here and there on things that are coming down the pipeline from Tease Guitars. Now, in this video, we learn about his approach to customer service, and we hear about the one person who couldn't be helped and ultimately ended up with nothing, which, after getting to know Torsten, seems like a hard thing to do. If you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. And remember, while there are other awesome YouTubers out there doing reviews of Tease guitars, you can only find this kind of Tease Guitars content here in RJ's Cave. So if you like that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and set up all notifications. And if you really want to be sure you don't miss out, become a member. All right? Now, that's enough about me. Let's get to the content.
Anyway, so yeah, but we have integrity. I have integrity as a person, as a company. I am the company, so our integrity goes right into everything we do. That's why I care so much. I care about people around me. Yeah, I wake up every day. I told you I get up at 5:30 every day. I do get up at 5:30 every day. I take a half hour, and I ask whatever power that is out there, and I can't tell you what it is, to be a kind, loving, caring, and helpful person. Every single day. That doesn't change. I make it a goal to try to get that much better every day. So by the time I die, I'm not going to be a saint. I never will be. Right. I'll have made a difference to someone somewhere in this world. When I started this guitar company, I brought tears to people's eyes by giving certain people certain guitars at a certain time in their life when they really needed one. And that's why I do this. It's not, I can tell you right now, it's yet to hit the green mark of me. Torsten, we're going on vacation this year, but that's because last year I put $100 a week away. My wife put $100 a week away, so we have $10,200 once a year to just shut everything down. There'll be no guitars, there'll be no computers, and there'll be no phones going on that vacation with us. And we're going to an island.
Nice.
And we're going to rent a home. And we're going to sit in that home and we're going to watch the beach and the dolphins and the shit like that. The wild horses in North Carolina running up and down the beach, shitting in the front yard, whatever. But I gotta stop for a minute. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sell guitars that week. I'm not going to set guitars up that week. I'm not going to think about guitars that week. It's just 1 week, guys. Right. Deal with it. It'll be fine. You want to order away.
You need therapy too.
Exactly.
You know.
And I don't. Break. And that's the thing. I don't trust anybody to step in here. I could ask you. I could say, "Hey, RJ, why don't you come down here, man, and man the shop for a week?" You know what I mean? I wouldn't enjoy my vacation.
I would love to do that.
I know, but it would worry me. It would bother me too much.
Come house sit for you and work on some guitars.
But it would bother me. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I was like, well, and then I'd come back. I'd call every customer you sold a guitar to. Take a picture of that guitar and send it to me. You know? Gotta know it, you know.
Because you didn't get to touch it.
Exactly.
I believe that totally. It's become such a routine for you to be doing this that to not be doing this is unnatural.
And to give that to somebody else, to hand the reins over to somebody else to trust. There's a couple people that I trust to do that. Not the customer service part of it, because they don't know how to do what I do. You know, when they don't know how to. They'll just tell people, "Oh, sorry about your luck. I set that guitar up. It's fine, so kick rocks." You know, and that's kind of the way. I don't care if UPS did it. You know, deal with UPS. I don't even give a shit anymore. You know, they don't. They're like, "I did my job." Right. So sorry, someone else messed it up, but it wasn't me. And I'm not like that. If UPS messes up one of your guitars, man, we'll take care of it one way or another. I'll file a claim and we'll get you another guitar, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
so you don't just leave your customers out.
No, I never do.
When
not one. Well, there's one, Richard.
Well, yeah, you've told me the story with that guy.
Well, Richard, enjoy, Richard.
Enjoy your free guitar and all the misery.
No, there was no free guitar. You know, he wanted to remedy the solution, and I gave him a remedy for it. Not the $100 guitar he got, but I took a $300 guitar and I gave it to somebody who was well deserving of that. And I have a feeling she's enjoying that guitar today.
Well, good for you. Good for
That could have been the guitar that he got.
Yeah, huh?
Could have been.
Could have been, but instead...
Had he not come at me and not going all over the internet trying to spread lies about my company and everything, anybody who knows me knows that I would never, ever, ever, ever give away a guitar and bill somebody for it.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
I
wouldn't.
believe that totally. I
wouldn't.
Just the look on your face while you were
Yeah,
saying
I wouldn't send somebody a guitar that I gave away. I gave the guitar away. I wouldn't upgrade the tuner because that was an ST2 guitar. It didn't have great tuners on it. I took the new SPR1,
right,
the ST1 tuners off of one that I had. I put them on that ST2. I did that. I put some nice, I put elixirs on it, $15 set of strings on it. I set the guitar up and I shipped it out to him as a courtesy to the channel. I did that. And I took a picture of the guitar before it left and it was fine. And UPS damaged the guitar and all of a sudden I'm a thief. And I can't build a fucking guitar to save my life.
Really?
And I don't know
Somebody
how to
else
set a guitar up.
UPS damaged the guitar and
Right.
you're the piece of shit.
I'm the piece of crap. And now what are you going to do for me? And you know what? I've been doing this 50 years, and I know I can tell you right now that this guitar neck is not. It's not in the neck pocket is routed wrong, and the bridge route is wrong, and all this other shit. Yeah,
Meanwhile, he didn't do anything to take it apart.
I set the guitar up. And I know what it needed. The neck needed to be realigned on. I said, take those 4 screws and you can undo those and put the neck back in line.
Give it a tweak,
And then tighten the screws back up. I said we torqued those down to about 86 pounds. And so apparently this guy, he's been doing this 50 years, he needed to go buy a $10 torque wrench. Right? I've never seen a fucking torque wrench for $10. Right. If I order a $10 torque wrench, it's coming from 10U, and I'm probably getting about 8 to 10 weeks, and it might not be a torque wrench, it might be a pair of sunglasses, right? I don't know.
And
so,
it might be made with putty.
Exactly. So anyway, and then it just kept spreading, and this guy made it his deal to go on every single channel he could and try to downgrade us. And what he didn't realize is when he did that is just like our president, that bad press is still press. Yeah. Our website, we got hits all over the place. I sold more guitars at 10 days he's out there doing that than I sold it. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Because people saw it. They look at the other reviews and they look at all the comments in the reviews, and then they look at our reviews on our website and things like that. And they're just like, there's something wrong here.
His bad review was what got them to look in the first place. And then they wanted to see if this guy was legit or full of shit. Yeah. So they checked all the corresponding ones. That's something that I do all the time.
I gotta tell you, man, that was the best money-making review I've gotten since I came into business.
Thank you, Richard.
That's just the way it worked out, man. And I didn't do it for that, obviously. Right. But I'm just saying, the way. See, but
so the aggravation.
Here's what happens. So that guy ended up with air.
Right, he ended up with nothing.
But because I wake up every day and I say, help me be a kind, loving, caring, helpful person and try to do the right thing today. Let me be honest today. If I could just be honest today, that's a great start, right?
Sure, that's a good day.
Okay, so what did I get out of it? God said, okay, well, here, let me reward you. That's what happened, is that karma doesn't just work for bad stuff. Right? It just doesn't. It works for good stuff too. So if I'm doing good, and I'm doing good, and I'm not talking about financially good, I'm not talking about mental stability good. Okay? I'm talking about if I'm doing good, in other words, if I didn't hurt anybody's feelings today, I'm okay with that. And if you do what you do, but I'm not going to let anybody walk all over me either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the other side of it.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. I don't play around that. You know what I mean?
Born and raised. No. Yeah. You can't. That's the other thing. People see you being nice, and they think you can walk.
That's not weakness.
You have to throw all the nicest right away, and you have to bark as loud as they do.
Look, that's the only customer that's ever. No, I've had another customer come at me that way, and it was pretty much the same result. But for the most part, people they know me. I do enough videos to where people kind of get the gist of, hey, he's a nice guy and everything like that. But doesn't seem like the kind of guy that you just, you could walk all over.
Right.
And you can't. If you treat me nice and respectfully, if you're pissed and you treat me nice, you'll get anything you want.
Right.
If you're pissed and you treat me like a dick and you call me back 5 minutes later and say, you know what, probably a little rough on you, bro, and I was like, you're still gonna get whatever you want.
Right. But if you're just an asshole.
If you're just an asshole, you're gonna get the smell of an asshole.
Right.
That's what you're gonna
How
get.
much do I need to give this guy to shut him the fuck up?
I don't shut people up like that though. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I don't.
no,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, that's
Yeah.
at that level, that kind of becomes a situation. Maybe not for you specifically,
Yeah.
but most people, there's a point where they say, I want to help you, and then there's a point where they say, you know what, I have to help you, but you're being a jerk. So what can I do to help you that is just like the bare minimum?
Yeah, so I go overboard on those.
You do.
I do. What I say is, so here's what we're going to do. That guitar got damaged. It wasn't because of anything we did. That's the problem. Okay? It's just the guitar got damaged. So the guitar got damaged. I understand you're upset. Obviously, you're mad at me because you think I'm some kind of shipping fairy, but that's not the case. I can't follow these fucking things to your doorstep. But, I'm going to send you another guitar if you give me your word that you will take that guitar and you will donate it to an after-school music kids program or music for vets
Right.
or whatever it is. And 99.9% of the time, that takes the assholeism out of the equation.
Right.
That just fixes
Yeah.
it. And then we're done. And then and that same person will order another guitar with a note that says, bro. Right? Now we're buddies.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I think they do it because they feel bad.
Sure.
Or and they don't do it because
I've been there. I've been that asshole.
That's what I mean. They're like, dude, yeah. I mean, what can you say? Every once in a while,
Right.
I drive a car, and I run down the street, and it's like, oh no, a little thing of ducks, and you're like, oh shit, I hit one, and that happens, but and that's kind of how people feel about me after they run me over.
Right.
They're like, oh man, that I was having a bad day or whatever like that.
Right.
And I've gotten those emails too. And sorry, I know I was rough on you.
Yeah. I was just taking too much to heart that day.
Yeah, exactly. And so
Yeah.
we all have those. We're all entitled those days. But
Sure.
I'll tell people, why don't we revisit this tomorrow? Because we're not going to get anywhere the way this is going right now. Well, I want to talk about it today. Okay, well, you know what? I got another call. I'll call you back.
Right. Try and just.
I just
a
want to
little bit
de-escalate.
separate, right.
I don't. It's not that I don't want to fix
Decompress.
the problem. It's just that you're not in a mindset of allowing me to fix the problem.
Right.
And sometimes when I say
Yeah.
I'll send you another, well, that's still not good. Bro.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Here, let me give you 2 guitars. I'll send you a check. I mean, what do you
What do you want?
Do you want it all? Why don't you here come move in?
Right, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
no.
Why don't you come down
it's a
here
guitar,
and you can
bro.
watch me build your guitar?
Don't fucking watch me whack you over the head with it.
So, but
All right. Now, I don't know about you, but personally speaking, I feel like someone who has any concerns whatsoever about buying a Tease guitar is going to feel a whole lot better after seeing this video. And it's not just about the customer service, because we do get to see a little bit about the person behind the brand. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you happen to have purchased a Tease guitar, what was your customer service experience like? What was your buying experience like? What's your guitar like? All right? Let me know. And if you're thinking about buying a Tease guitar, I'm going to put a link and a code in the description and in a pinned comment. All right? Using them does support the channel, and it helps strengthen our relationship with Tease guitars. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for coming. You've been awesome. I've been RJ. Until the next one, take it easy.